Hello everybody and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. So we're going to the Cove to do a long mission, and we're doing that without a stress healer, which is not great. But we have our cultist to heal, we have our doctor to remove any kind of bleeds, Pantol, our grave robber, to do damage, and Regame, our flagland, to do damage. So it's alright, I would say. Wouldn't mind getting some more aim on our flagland though. Should have to do. So get all the food. 3 shovels maybe. Stacks of torches. Couple of keys. What do you usually use in the cove? I can't really remember. I mean, the corals are pretty important from what I understand, because that can remove quirks. Yeah, I can't really remember. Let's make some holy water. We can always buff ourselves up. Oh. So at least we have the Plague Doctor against those crabs that can land the nasty bleeds. And everyone should be able to attack at least row 3. Well, not the Plague Doctor I guess, but he can stun.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Yeah, that seems fine. Now, do you want to scout rooms with battles or without battles? A good question. And we could skip these 2 rooms, just... Yeah, I guess so. We just go and get everyone else. Really lucky to get scouting right off the bat. Off with the low FPS. Almost. This is my Plague Doctor that has all the move. Oh yeah, all the speed on the first round. That's so crazy. We can deal with the stunner.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Minus dodged. That thing is just spamming on the same guy. Alright.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's a lot of damage on the bleed attack. A little bit risky. To heal someone. Doesn't really need it that much. Oh, you need to be in the back 2 rows, use lunge. Oh well. Have this item for stun chance. This thing is dead, so we can just...
Right.
There we go.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Maybe it wasn't that great of an idea to move her forward so she can't remove the bleed on herself. But how bad is that? It's pretty nasty, but...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Been a while since I played this game. healing someone that doesn't have or have a debuff for bleeds might not be the best idea. Also, this guy has really bad bleed resist. I'm tempted to camp early because of that, especially since we have
Another
chance to take two.
Another misfortune.
Two camping. But this one can remove negative quirks. It can also give you negative quirks. Orange phobe. Did this replace weak grip on life? So. Okay. Well, even if I want to remove his disease, I don't want to camp before we actually need a heal or anything like that.
For a task well performed.
Those. Yeah, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm pretty, what should I say, disappointed in Red Hook that they created these blood-soaked pages of a journal. Like, I have no herbs because
Ambushed by foul invention.
that's not because they've done so many things differently. They have the stress mechanics, they have virtues, they have a lot of stuff like that.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this
When it comes to like collectibles, they just add a lot of journal pages. That's the most boring thing you can ever do. It's like that's something that you have in every game ever. You find either journal pages like that, or you find recordings or diaries or something like that. I don't know, it feels so unnecessary. Let's try to make this thing bleed. I think I'm more afraid of stuns than high damage attacks. Oh! Yeah, these guys will move really slowly with that speed debuff.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
But at least now we can take a rest without feeling bad, because we have some stress and stuff. Might want to give my occultist something that he can do while he's in the back row like this.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Also, I might want to move the occultist and the grave robber, the plague doctor, around. Maybe. Because here's the deal, when she moves back, I can't use the bleed heal with her, which is
As the fiend falls,
too bad.
a faint hope blossoms.
Ah well.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So, our cultist has disease. Do that, and we want to use Unbreakable Commune, prevent nighttime ambush, but first we want to use any kind of dress actions. Fine. "31 stress. No one has, what's it called? Encourage? Okay. That's a bit weird. That's really weird. Alright, well, screw that then. Let's just... We have like no stress healing at all in this group. That's pretty bad. I'm so used to that they always have encourage. At least someone has that. Well, always remove the bleed, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, that was the worst camping ever.
Match is struck.
I kind of gained stress on it, so... We don't want to waste a shovel on this thing when we have so far to go. Nah. It just should be bleed, so we will most likely resist anyways. I can't waste two of my last two shovels this early. Oh, by the way, we could grab this, I guess, when we have this. Oh, what the? A fire. Interesting. Let's get some scouting, please. There we go. What's the call? Maybe I was doing something right when I saved that level. Yeah, night moves is alright, in my opinion. Able to scout like this. Okay, so we should really bring more shovels to the cove, since this is also a shovel. Curio. We got lucky, but... Aha! Looking good. Need one more damage. Well, actually not, because he was stunned, so he would have been taking the damage twice, so it was a mistake. But 80% of resist. He did. Oh well. I need to get my occult something to do back here. That's... I mean, weakening curse, vulnerability hex, everything is fine. Healing my flagland is a pretty low important thing to do. So.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
We are learning or something. Okay. Let's see. Sacrificial stab will not be able to use back there, so let's give you weakening curse, I guess. It does more damage than the mark. Well, we do have rowing daggers. Only plus 25 damage though, so I don't know if... Let's go like this. It's fine. All these surprises though. They are pretty neat. That's one interesting combo, is stuns and bleeds, since this bleed will kill her because she is stunned and she will take the bleed twice. I don't know why I'm attacking that guy though. Ah well. Also used to that the back rows are the most dangerous ones, but I mean... I should have focused on someone else. Will she be dead? This guy not so much dead. Ah well, we can make him blight anyways. Yeah, interesting that the gladiators have so low bleed resist. Usually when they have bleeds they have resistances against it. Oh no! Moved forward. I have like nothing to do with this guy. I don't take enough damage for nice big hits. Oh, a stun, but that will just give us extra. Or lower the light with this guy. I think that's pretty strange, because, well,
This
I know that
expedition at least promises success.
I know that they are not really trying to go head over heels in order to balance the classes. By this one. Damage, speed, right? Anyways, I know that they don't try to balance the characters, but... Oh, a Shambler. But the fact that Hans Abyss, I guess the crit modifier plus 12%, that's pretty crazy, but the fact that you get minus torch and you have to use it from the front row, you compare this with the Houndmaster's stun, it's so much worse. Nice, that thing is dead.
Annihilated.
You got moved backwards, but I think that's fine. The problem with the curse is the fact that it will take some inventory space, always bringing blood. Don't like the high speed of that guy though. always gets to act. "22 healing, alright. Okay, here's a problem, that this woman can't attack the front rows. And that stun will not land, but not much else we can do. I was focusing a little bit too much
so too will resistance.
on being able to hit the back rows. Shambler with this group. I don't know. Do not know. I feel like this group is pretty weak sauce. I can't remember if those tentacles they spawn has high dodge or well, high stun resist or not, but otherwise I feel like you want to bring AoE and stunners and riposte against the Shambler. Anyways, I think might as well. The deeds. Can you flee from a Shambler? I hope you can. In that case we might be able to get there later. We'll see. One problem is that we have 2 items that's good with high light levels, but we can't get high light levels when we fight the Shambler. So, because that will always be pitch black. Anti-venom. That's something we should replace. Alright, interesting. Problem is that this guy might heal the Thrall even if we try to focus it down. I buffed the snail. Right. Well, that's alright. Miss, please. Darn it. I liked how much damage the Play Doctor does with this item. The fact that this item is uncommon, but it's better than the set item is pretty interesting. Well, it's not better, but almost better at least. They're kind of the same.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We have a lot of money right now, I think, so. At base, that is not.
If only
I'm not on
treasure
this
could staunch the flow of
run.
otherworldly corruption.
We have to decide soon if we want to go for money or if we want to go for rests and stuff.
The way is lit. The path
Still
is
haven't
clear.
found a single of these crabs.
Require
The reason
only
why I
the
brought the
strength
Plague
to
Doctor
follow
to
it.
begin with. Well, I don't mind ability to stun like that though, so I don't know. We will maybe start healing soon. That might be a good idea. This thing is dead, alright. Fine. I believe in my damage dealers to deal with these guys. That was kind of a mistake because she can only attack the front row, or the back row, I mean. Ah, well. There we go. There we go. It's dead. It has to be dead. Of course I got Onyx when I threw away the Onyx we
But a
already had.
victory nonetheless.
Crests. Don't think we bother with crests. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is a problem with long runs, is the fact that you run out of space so freaking fast anyways, so... Focus this guy, since that guy can hit the third row of Flagnant. So. He's dead. No. Ay ay ay. I was thinking about reducing his damage, but not too bad. As long as he's attacking our Flagnant. Death's Door might be a little bit scary, but other than that, it's fine. There we go. Pretty nasty bleed, 8 damage per round.
The bigger
Okay.
the beast,
Okay.
the greater the glory.
I was just going to say that they seem to have buffed the damage of the Grave Robber, and then our Plague Doctor is just kicking ass instead. Alright. Well. It's time to decide. Do believe we will get one more ruby. Nope.
glittering gold.
Oh,
trinkets
glittering
and baubles,
gold! Oh yeah, baby.
paid for in blood.
Definitely I kept it onyx though.
A
I
fortune.
don't know how many
Waiting
they
to
stack,
be
but I'm
spent.
guessing they stack like at least 4 maybe. Oh, scout. Oh, we don't have the scouting buff any longer. We might want to rest here. Maybe. Nice. Here we go, he should be dead. We could debuff this guy, but I think it's better to just start doing damage. No! That curse! Curses!
Decimated.
Let's go for one that can give us the curse, I guess. I have such a hard time not using the power move when it's available, even if I know it might not be necessary. Do it right away, it might be better to keep him low. "42." Alright, alright. That's kind of overhealing.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So hard to not take the money. Not like we have anything to throw away really. Oh, we could camp though.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Well. Pep talk, I guess. Night moves, I guess. Unspeakable commune. Produce a random supply. The likelihood that we even have space for it is pretty darn low. Yeah, like I said, this group has really bad camping skills. Well, they're good for healing, I guess, but we don't really need healing. Let's give Herd some damage. 3 turns left. Well, whatever, let's do this. Get some food at least, that's something.
The light, the promise of safety.
The issue with this group being in decent shape is that I might have to try out the Shambler.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Haven't scouted any traps. Okay, is it worth it to go around that obstacle? Screw it. We'll go through here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
These,
it must be carried
these
home.
torches might actually be useful. Ah! At least we know there is no barrier going there. What did you get? A lot of resistances. Right. Guess that's fine. Doo-doo-doo. Wonder if we have to fight some more of these bloodsuckers. I think these two guys can kill her. Well, everyone can attack that woman, so... Don't think we need a stun. Yeah, she'd be dead. Oh, he resisted the bleed. I didn't even see that. I don't understand how they can do so much damage even when they have minus 37 damage. Well, the Shambler is 2 sizes. Is it? No, actually no. Yes, no, no. Yes, it's 2. I was thinking about if my grave robber will be worthless against it or not.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, there we go. This is the reason we brought the Plague Doctor, to fight the Uka Crusher. Right. Oh, a one shot. There we go. Well, he does have the extra damage, so... Pretty high bleed resist. That. No bleed for you.
Obliterated.
Don't like the bleed resist though. That's pretty darn high. It's always funny when they miss. Especially heavy attacks like that. Not even going to bother with stun yet. I think we can just focus it down. There we go, the bleed resist is going down.
A singular strike.
Does this have a crit modifier? Yeah. That's so interesting, the fact that Occultist is so strong with crits, or so likely to crit. Should transfer the bleed from her. Oh well. No problem. And that's one I think that's pretty good with transfer bleed skill. fact that if you transfer the bleed, it will not trigger that round, I guess.
Monster's size
So you
has no
save like one
intrinsic
turn,
merit,
or you save,
unless
you get the chance to heal with
inordinate
someone else.
sanguination be considered a
At the same time,
virtue.
it's kind of waste using 2 moves in order to just avoid 1 tick of bleed, I guess. Or 1 possible tick of bleed. Do we need a shovel? Nope. In that case, let's go like that.
Eradicated.
Maybe I should have used bleed dude against that thing instead. The grave robber can actually one-shot a lot of things. Might as well heal, I guess. He's still not dead. I repeat, he's not dead yet.
A powerful blow.
Now he's dead though. That's a lot of money.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
So in default order. Oops. Oh yeah, we have one more. Come on. A map. Great. Great map. It didn't even show the trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Should we backtrack? Let's see if we can make it there. We might get some fights spawning on the way though. I can't use a torch since we need it to activate the Shambler. Not great. Oh, come on, don't get too low. I don't want to fight in the dark, especially not when I have 2 items that's for sunlight. Eating is fine. Okay, can we make it all the way here without fighting? I might want you to be low hit point, but
A star-spawned horror.
alright. What you can do back there? Okay, Alpha strike it with a lunge. Guess so. problem is that it will spawn all these freaking ads. Do I want to move you back while I still have the chance? But doesn't it have like a shuffling thing as well? From what I remember. Hmm. 11 speed. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do. I guess we will... Might as well do some kind of damage to it, I guess.
Well struck.
Like I said, I don't really know how to fight this thing, which is a bit of a problem. Like, do you want to focus it or do you want to focus the ads? Will it just spawn ads? I mean, the ads buff themselves when they move, so... This one, is that a shuffle? Nah, okay. That's a shuffle. Yeah, we should definitely try to focus him down because we can't really handle shuffles. We are pretty bad with shuffles. I say we should focus this guy down and then I don't do it, but you know. That's the bleed again. Kind of always act last or something. Stun resist super high, blight resist not too high. I'm thinking if I want to keep him below 50 for a while here. Oh, that shuffle though. Oh, okay, that was not the shuffle. So the fear thing is the shuffle.
Surgical precision.
Need to deal with this guy who's buffing its protection like super high. It be dead. Oh, it actually didn't buff itself when it missed. That's good to know.
How quickly the tide turns.
Interesting, we have one in the back. Hey, stop focusing our occultist, please.
A decisive pummeling.
That felt like a bit of a waste. Damage.
The ground quakes.
Nice, everyone dodged but one. Not too shabby. Can you do anything from the front row? You can, so... Might as well stun this Joker. Bleed on you, I don't mind too much. Healing tanking with my occultist here. Here we go. What I really should have done is to land some bleeds with my flagellant on the boss earlier. Interesting. Now I can almost plague both. Okay, he didn't resist as well. Damn it. Let's do the bleed again. Okay. All we need to do is focus these guys down and we should be good to go. Anyone wants a heal? 69% chance to hit. Okay. Alright. Alright. Right. Yes, love that. Come at me, bro pose. Dead.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Masterfully executed.
Again, I should. Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't need corpses.
It could be dismissed as a fever dream, if not for the corpses.
This guy is getting a pretty hefty buff, though. Go. It would be kind of interesting if you had the ability to actually remove buffs from enemies. Ancestor's bottle.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I would say that's a pretty bad Ancestor's item. Max HP fine, but it's not that great, I guess. When would I like to use this? Plus 25% max HP. I feel like the toughness ring is just as good, more or less, so I don't know. Anyways.
Despite its morbid aspect,
Pretty successful
this
mission.
twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Here, fear mankind, no thank you. Shocker, no thank you. Romania, no thank you. Rabies, no thank you. Yeah, just a bunch of skills. Or bunch of pretty negative quirks, I would say.
Risk and reward. A siren's call to the enterprising stalker.
Oh. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So I'm still waiting for a good item. I'm dealing with the fulminating prophet. And the gunslinger's buckle might be good, but it makes your melee skills worse. And that's actually a pretty big deal. Because your melee skills do more damage than your ranged skills. Of course you can't hit the back rows. Well, you can with duelist advance, so I don't know. I feel like pistol shot, point blank shot and grape shot blast are maybe not worse, but they are just as good. Or the highwayman is just as good in melee, so reducing the damage in crit, not what you want. But we might actually go and do this the next one. If we have any kind of group for it. So I'm thinking we had the flagland last time that was tanking and healing, the fulminating prophet, which worked pretty fine. Having range guys might be, and off healing might be good. Really lacking mid-tier healers. Need to level up some Vestals. I have one level 5 and one level 0 Vestal. Not great. Any other way we could do? I mean, she can off heal. The flagland can heal a little bit as well. Go like this. I have a super slow party with that lacks stun, that lacks healing, but can attack the back row. Maybe not. If you could make the perfect party, I would not make it like this. We would have a Houndmaster, because that's the most broken class in the game, but don't have any. Yeah, we'll see, but hopefully we can do the Fulminating Prophet in the next episode. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.